Hey guys, Paul Kibner here. Welcome back. In this video I wanted to tell you about a light I got in. This is the MEIKE 700 LED light panel. I'm going to go to the table, unbox it, show you what's in there, the features that it has, and then I'm going to go outside and compare it with some other LED panels that I have and see how the brightness is. Okay, so here's the light. I'll turn it around so you can see it. Like I said, this is the MEIKE MK-Y700AR, the 700 LED light. Has a remote control with it and 700 LEDs. Alright, so let's open it and see what's in the box. So that's what you get in the box right there. So got the light panel. I've already taken it out of the wrapper. It came in a nice bubble wrap cover, but I just wanted to show you the way it came in the box. And here's a remote for it right here. Instruction manuals, warranty cards. Little brochure that tells you about some other things that they carry. And a colored gel. It's for tungsten balance. So we'll set that there. Okay, so this is the light right here. You got your barn doors right here. One thing I did notice, I don't know if you could probably see it on the camera. You notice this yellow reflection right here and down here? I was getting it on the sides as well, and there's a plastic film on here that you can barely see, but if you take the film off, then you got silver doors. So I just wanted to show you that so you'll be aware of it. You get this, you're like, why is it yellow? So we'll take that off, throw that away. So that's the light right there. It has a diffuser gel in it right now. To replace it, you simply slide it out. Just like that. And then if you want tungsten, there you go, tungsten. One thing I do like is these gels, they're not real brittle. I've seen a lot of them and they're very, very brittle. And these are flexible, so they should last for a while. It does have a 1/4-20 screw right there at the top. Nothing on the sides. And it does have another one on the bottom. But there's a cold shoe adapter. See right here. It does come, like I said, with this little cold shoe adapter. So you can mount it to a tripod or directly under your camera or something like that. Personally, I would not put it on a camera because it's fairly heavy, and I think that'd be a lot of weight on your cold shoe. I'd rather put it on a tripod. So we'll just put that back on there for right now. So yeah, pretty cool. It looks like the barn doors will snap off if you do not want them. However, I do not want to force it and break anything, so I'm just going to leave the barn doors on there. One issue that I have right off the bat, the barn doors on this are silver. Usually the doors, you want to move them in to block light. Well, what happens is with the silver, you get reflection and it just bounces light out. So on this one, I'll probably end up just painting the inside of these like a matte black, just to prevent any light from scattering, so that way I can control it a little bit better. So on the back right here you have your power on and off. You have your dimmer switch right here, and with the remote you can control up to 4 lights independently. And so right here you have your channels 1, 2, and 3, so you can tell what channel you're on, and with the remote you can control it. It takes 2 Sony NPF batteries, just like this. They click on pretty easy, and you're good to go. You want to check your power level? You can't check it. You have to turn the light on. Once you turn the light on, you'll see that the channel lights up right here, and then you can check your battery levels independently, which is kind of a cool feature. So you've got a full charge on that side, full charge on that side. So it comes with a remote. Looks like this. Has a little LCD screen on it. If you hold the power button down, the light turns on, and you can increase the brightness. In increments, or you can turn it up or down. Just hold it, and then you hold the power button and it shuts off. Pretty cool. So when it's blinking like that, it'll let you know that the remote has turned the light off, just not the power button has been turned off. So as you can see, you hit the power button and it's back on. And you can turn it down or off. There you go. Again, it's blinking because the remote turned it off and not by the power switch. So if you hit the power switch, blinking stops. So let's take them outside. Like I said, compare this with the newer, however you pronounce it, ones, and see actually how bright it is compared to those. So. Okay, we're outside. I'm shining the lights at my house. On the far left right here, you have a MEIKE 160 LED panel. This one right here is a MEIKE 660 bicolor, so it has your tungsten and your daylight LED. So 300 white, 300 tungsten. And this is the MEIKE-Y700 LED with the daylight balance. Oh, cat fighting. Okay, I'm going to start with the 160 LED panel, just to show you what it looks like. And that's the lowest it'll go. Then I'll go to the highest. And that's it, 160 LEDs on the little 160 panel. So I'll shut that off. Now we'll go to the the 660 LED. And we'll go to just the white. There's the lowest it'll go. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's pretty low. And then I will go up to the highest. So that's full brightness on the daylight LEDs. So that's 330 LEDs from the MEIKE. So we'll turn that down, shut it off. Okay. Now here's the MEIKE. This doesn't go to off with the button, so it just immediately, that's the lowest. Okay, so this is the lowest setting. This one will go. So that's the 700. You can see how bright that is. Let me shut that down, all the way down. We'll go back to this one, 330. Now just to be fair, I'll run all LEDs on this one at 660 LEDs, but you have tungsten and daylight. So let's see. So that's all the bicolor ones. Nothing, see nothing on here. So we'll shut this off and we'll go back up to here. So that's 700 LEDs. It's pretty bright. Right now I'm using a little 130 light panel turned down so you can see me, but if I step in front of this, I'm going to be completely blown out. So, hope that lets you see how bright they are. Like I said, compare this to this one. Shut this off. That's full brightness on this. So 700 LEDs, are pretty bright light. Hey guys, welcome back. So as you saw outside, this little light's pretty bright. It's like I said, 700 LEDs. Works great for the price. It's, you know, it's very hard to find something comparable that's better than this for this price range. I just looked online and it's $59. It says $69, but then it has a $10 coupon. So $59, 700 daylight balance LED light that it lasts for a while. I've tried this. I've ran it with full batteries, and with dual NPF 975 batteries, I can get about 3.5 hours at full brightness on this thing. So not bad. Like I said, if you can get a power supply for it, plug it in, you can run it all day long. You can find the power supplies for it on Amazon as well, usually about 10 or 15 bucks for these. If you have a studio setting, or if you're going to be running these lights for a very long time and you have access to a power supply, I would suggest getting a power supply for these. That way you can run them full brightness as long as you want if you need to. One really nice thing about these lights and the Viltrox lights that I have on the back on your little power port right here for your external power supply. If you look on Amazon, if you want a long power cord for this, you can buy these cables that are pre-made for security cameras. And the nice thing about it is they have the 5.5 barrel plug on them, 5.5 millimeter barrel plug, and it plugs straight in. And on the other end of the plug you have a female, so you can plug in your power supply somewhere else. And these cables, this one's a cheap one. I think I got this for like $4.50. This is a 60-foot cable. If you don't like white, they also have them in black. And so they have security cables, security camera cables on Amazon. I think I've seen 120 foot or 100 foot. So you can easily get these and string them and run power anywhere with these lights easily. So just something else to consider if you're trying to run lights. If you buy a power supply and you have multiple lights that you want to run, and you get the security camera cables, they have these 4-way splitters basically. You take your power supply cable, you plug it into the end of the adapter, and now you have 4 outputs. So if you have multiple lights, say here's light A right here, B, C, D, and then you can just run these cords independently to each of the lights with one power supply. So cool feature. Anyway, hope this helps. If you like the light, pick it up. I'll leave a link for it below. It's a great light. You can't go wrong. It's a very nice one. Can't complain. The body is plastic, so it's not metal, but for the price, it's good. I like it. I think I'll be using this for a long time. So, anyway, this is Paul Kepner with Kepcraft Media Productions, and I look forward to you next time.